Oh, good morning, everybody. I want to make a video today about talking about why it's so hard being homeless and getting out of being homeless. Um, so if anybody's been watching me, we've been homeless for a while now, and we're just about out of it. We have 11 more days, and we should be close to being out of it. Money's starting to come through with her working and stuff like that, and then I'll be able to clear out this van and start working myself. But I wanted to go over a few things with people, because some people are like, well, why don't you just get a job, or why don't you just do this, and why don't you just do that, or what, why are you online begging for money, and yada yada yada. So let's go over a few things, okay? Because I think it's really important that people understand what it's like. And so the first chapter is, why is it so hard? And so people, if you're in your home right now, you can go take a shower, you can go cook, you can go do all this, and that's included in your rent. And that's fair enough, but like when you're living, say like us, we're living in a van, we have to find out where we're going to take a shower. So a lot of times it's, in bathrooms and stuff like that, and we're just cleaning up the best we can. Then you have laundry, you've got to pay to do that. That's roughly $15 to $20 a week. Then you've got, it gets below freezing every night here. It's usually in the 20s. You got to stay warm. So you've got to heat up the van. So you're going through like 3 or 4 gallons of fuel a day. And then comes the fun part of eating. Imagine eating without a stove. So you've got to figure out how you can still stay nutritious, especially me. I have type 1 diabetes. I have to have a lot of protein, right? So proteins, interact with my insulin and make it last longer instead of eating. That's why I've lost a lot of weight. Because, I'm not eating properly, and I don't have the proteins I'm supposed to be having, and it's been eating it goes after your fatty cells and all that. And once those are gone, that's when you can get into serious trouble. But, so, just to eat properly is $15 to $20 a day, and that's for 2 people, and that's if you're eating one meal a day and just getting drinks and maybe a snack during the day. To really eat properly, it's like if you want to eat, it's $30 or $40 a day. So you're looking at like $50, $60 a day. And that's not including your cell phone. That's not including everything else, and just the hassle of being in a van. Now, people, now I want to talk about like the begging first of all. Okay, so anybody who's ever watched any YouTube channel, we ask for donations to support the channel. My donations go to, it's like paying for, you're going out and watching a movie you like. Say we cover the protest. People, like to sit around and we talk and we chat about it. And it's a service we offer, and it's just the same thing, but it's a kind of like a service like you don't have to pay for it. You never have to pay or donate to watch my channel. We do always have our links up there if you would like to. But right now, it's mainly if you want to help support the channel so we can grow. And lately we've been using those funds for fuel and food and surviving. Now, we'll always have our donation links, because that's how YouTube runs. YouTube runs, it's a community run organization. So it's like people, they come here and they want to see us, they see something, if they like it, they can donate. So it's far from begging. But now let's go about jobs. So jobs is, very difficult when you're in here. Like me, I've always worked for myself. One, I'm a type 1 diabetic, so some days I can't. I'm just so sick, and a lot of jobs won't understand that. So if I work for myself, which I have always done, and that's what, a lot of our money, came from me coming up here, because, we went offline for about a month and a half because I got really sick. But I still went out there, and when I could work, and I shoveled snow, and I did a few painting jobs, that's what paid for the fuel to get here and all that. And that's what I'm going to do as soon as we're out of this situation. We're going to clean out this van. I got my painting tool, I'm still going to paint, and then we're going to haul stuff in the van and deliver furniture, whatever anybody needs a van for. So why she's working. So it's definitely, I'm not ever one to live off a woman. I want to make sure I support my girl. I love my girl, and she's been sweet to me and great to me. But it's very difficult, even getting mail. When I have no way to get mail right now, so I can't apply for food stamps or nothing like that, because I don't have anywhere for it to go until we get money coming in, and then I can get a PO box or an address we live in, and so on and so on. So it has been very difficult, but I would like to thank everybody who has donated to those links above us. And it's, you guys, your help's been amazing. And if not, we would have starved to death, honestly, probably, because we would have had no money to eat for weeks. And you guys have made it possible for us to eat. And I have a whole bunch of directions we're going with this channel as soon as we get in. Like I said, we're gonna be doing metal detecting. We're gonna go rock hounding. We're gonna I would like to do a whole bunch of, just adventures through Santa Fe. It's such a beautiful area, and the desert around us, and the mountains, they're beautiful. We're gonna definitely start bringing this eventually to where I want it to be, and we're still gonna cover the protest, of course. I just started introducing the joke of the day. It's not even much. They're not even the best, but it's just, a funny little blah thing just to get us to smile a little bit and laugh, because my motivation with this channel is to make people say, okay, you know what, no matter what situation I'm in, I can go ahead and I can get out of this. I can do this. I can, put my foot, and if I can just help a couple people out in my life, motivate them to follow their dreams, that's what this channel's about. But anyways, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. I'm going to be covering protests shortly. I'm just waiting for them to go live. We did get great news today. We can use RIT's media. He said we're allowed to use his stream again, so that give us another option of showing stuff that's going on. And if we make donations this week, after we eat and all that stuff, and we can make a little fuel money, I would like to do a live stream through Santa Fe, down at the plaza, and show you guys exactly everything, because just the photos I put are nothing compared to what it really is down there. It's amazing, and I'd really like to show you guys. But that's all, like I said, it depends on what we have, what we get. And I'm going to be working on trying to, once my taxes come in, which is in a few, probably like 3 or 4 more weeks, we're going to use that towards getting a place. And I'm also going to get my metal detector, and we're going to start doing that, going out and doing that. That's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to see if we can find some artifacts and some cool things. And we'll even do live drawing for once we get members for people to win things that we find. So it's going to be pretty fun. I hope you guys stick around and really seriously, take some time and watch our videos. And we're just, a couple that is trying to get out of a horrible mess, and we appreciate everybody. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, I'll be doing the protests in a little bit. Take care, and we will see you in a little bit.